Hey guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. And today's video is when they reject you, when you tell them you want to date. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and let's get going. A tense silence hangs in the air, thick and suffocating. You sit on the edge of your bed, the plush comforter, bunched up in your hands. Across from you, Baku leans against your desk, his arms crossed tightly over his chest, his crimson eyes fixed on the floor. Kirishima stands by the window, his back to you, his shoulders slumped in a way that's completely unlike his usual energetic self. The words that you just said, a nervous confession of your feelings for the both of them, feel like they're still echoing in the small dorm room. So, you finally manage, your voice barely a whisper. What do you guys think? Baku pushes himself off the desk, and you flinch slightly. He runs a hand through his spiky blonde hair, a frustrated huff escaping his lips. What do we think? He snarls, though the usual fire in his tone was replaced by something else entirely. Awareness that you've never heard before. What the hell do you want us to say, Wyan? Kirishima finally turns around, his bright red eyes filled with pain that makes your heart ache. We just don't know what to do, he says, his voice soft and strained. You're our best friend, Wyan. You know that. A cold knot forms in the pit of your stomach. Yeah, you say, your voice cracking. I know. I thought maybe it could be more, though. Baku lets out a humorless laugh. More? Are you serious? You think you can just waltz in here and drop a bomb like that? We're heroes, Wyan. We have enough on our plates without this. He gestures vaguely between the three of you, as if, like, this is a disgusting, alien thing. Kirishima steps forward, placing a hand on Baku's shoulder. Hey, calm down. He then turns to you, his expression softening slightly. Look, Wyan, we love you. We do, really. But not like that. We can't. Tears sting your eyes, but you blink them back furiously. Why not? You demand. The hurt finally breaking through your carefully constructed facade. Is it because we're best friends? I don't care about that. I care about you two. And I thought maybe, just maybe, you cared about me that way, too. We do care about you, idiot. Bakugo shouts, his voice finally regaining some of its usual ferocity. That's the whole point. We can't risk it. What if it doesn't work out? What happens then? We're just supposed to forget all the time we spent together. Kirishima nods in agreement. He's right, Wyan. We can't. Never. We can't mess this up. Our friendship is too important. The three of us, we're a team. So, you're choosing your friendship over a chance at something more. You whisper, the words tasting like ash, over your mouth. They both fall silent, unable to meet your gaze. The answer hangs in the air, unspoken but painfully clear. They've already made their decision. You stand up, your legs shaking slightly. You needed to get out of there and breathe. Okay, you say, your voice flat. I get what you mean. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said anything. You walk towards the door, your hand hovering over the doorknob. You can feel their eyes on you, but you don't turn around. You can't. Wait, Wyan. Kirishima says, his voice a desperate plea. Please don't go. We can talk about this. We can go back to how things were. You finally turn, a bitter, broken smile on your face. Go back to how things were. You repeat, a laugh that is half a sob escaping your lips. You really think we can do that after this? I told you how I feel, and you rejected me. Over something so stupid. You think I can just pretend that never happened? Bakugo finally looks at you, his eyes filled with a raw, unfamiliar emotion. Pity. It's the worst thing that you could have possibly seen. He'd rather you hate him, and you'd rather he hates you, than for him to look at you with such pity. Look, we're sorry, he says, the words tasting foreign on his tongue. We're not ready. We can't. You shake your head, the last of your hope crumbling to dust. I understand, you say, your voice thick with unshed tears. I hope you both find what you're looking for. And with that, you open the door and step out into the hallway, leaving your two best friends and the shattered pieces of your heart behind. You walk down the familiar hallway, the sounds of the dorm, common room echoing faintly from below. Each step felt heavy, a physical manifestation of the weight on your heart. The door to your room closed with a quiet click, a final, definitive sound that sealed the conversation. You leaned against the wall, the cool plaster a small comfort against your heated skin. The hallway felt much stronger than it had ever been before. Every poster in front of you that you used to stand in front of and appreciate. Every potted plant. Every familiar corner that you used to joke in with Kirishima or Bakugo felt so alien and distant. The world that you had built with them, the late-night study sessions, the shared laughter, the quiet moments of spoken understanding, was gone, replaced by a hollow ache in your chest. You didn't cry. The tears were there, but they were trapped, a burning presence behind your eyes. You just walked, one foot in front of the other, until you pushed the end of the hall. He pushed open the heavy emergency exit door and stepped out into the crisp night air, hoping that the cold would be enough to freeze the pain in your heart. And maybe, just maybe, this was the better choice. Maybe you didn't see it yet, but perhaps there's a brighter side, and you'd be able to see it soon enough. You just told yourself that as a hope. Thank you guys for listening. I hope you liked this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And goodbye.